do it. Bam. See? See? Nobody else. Nah, don't stop doing it because white folks walk by. Uh-huh. Hi.
Welcome back to my channel. It's Bianca. I am finally deciding that I'm done looking at everybody else upload stuff and I'm trying to get serious about this channel. This is my moving in January. At the time of this recording, it is August of 2026. Yeah, here's my bathroom. I am going back to work because I'm hungry and my food is on my desk. Here's my kitchen with under cabinet lighting. I'm not actually moving in today. I'm just brought some stuff over here. My paintings and stuff. After this recording, my whole world basically got rocked because my old apartments, Stonebridge at City Park, threw away my things. My car got damaged by some random debris on the side of the road, so I was really going through it. They threw away the entire contents of my old kitchen. This is me crying at work because my coworkers went ahead and bought me some brand new plates and forks because every single plate, fork, and pot that I owned was thrown away by this old company, Stonebridge Apartments. I ended up fishing some of my things out of the dumpster. I did a 2-part TikTok series about this apartment, and I will post the link to that below. It's a full story time. I don't want to go back into that on this video. Then I basically started the process of getting whole again, like not suing them, but I had to go and get reimbursement for the things they threw out, like my grandmother's china. So I'm all happy. I'm showing y'all my new apartment, but in the midst of all of this, I was really going through it. So my man decided to take me to San Diego to cheer me up. I am showing off my new apartment and really just trying to lift up my spirits. I have a plan to show y'all all of my decorating. I am what I would call a decorating enthusiast. I am super into interior design, and so that is really the direction that I want to take this channel. I'll still do vlogs, like I just got back from New York, but in the midst of vlogging here and there, I really just want to focus on interior design. So apparently I have to be patient because it is 3:35 p.m. Houston time and the light in my main bedroom is beautiful. Yay! But it's dark in the living room right now. I'll show you. Okay, it just doesn't show on camera. It shows like it's light in here, but it is very dark in the living room right now in comparison to my bedroom. Okay, but my favorite feature is the under cabinet lighting. I really feel like I moved from the projects to a luxury place. Bruh, moving sucks. I am not trying to do this in a year from now. Like, I'm so serious. But look at my view, y'all. I mean, I'm kind of in a fishbowl, but it's kind of cool being on the first floor. Okay, I was thinking about showing you in this angle so you could probably see just how dark it is, because this looks like evening light right here. It's a little unfair because there is a wall kind of cutting off this area, but this is what, like, it doesn't translate well, but it's dark in here in the living room area. I don't know if you can tell, but The difference is where, like, in this room, my bedroom, I guess I don't feel like I would need to have a light on right now. But out here in the living area, I feel like I would need to have a light on right now. And I don't know if it translates the way it feels in person, but it is darker on the left side of the apartment because the building to the left of me is covering the sun. And then over here, it's much brighter in this room because the sun or the building doesn't cover this room. And this is the guest bedroom. Since I was moving from a one bedroom to a two bedroom, I had to, of course, get myself a new bed. And I picked out this apartment simply using the map of the property because I was trying to make sure that I had a south facing window, but I actually never saw the inside of this apartment before I leased it, which I know is a little crazy, but yeah, I did it. And just like that, it's hanging in my kitchen. Oh, and the other thing is, I'm a super huge fan of, for example, one of my favorites is Caroline Winkler. And she talks about the length of like media cabinets and whatnot, and how they should be at least twice as long as your television. So I took that into account. I measured this area. I took the measurements from this cabinet. So the length of it, I'm cool with. I knew how tall it was because I also took out my tape measure and I measured it. But I'm just not in love with it. Like, I want to be in love with my stuff. And so, yeah, these two vases my grandmother gave me. They're vintage. I think she got them in Vietnam in the 70s. And then I saw somebody selling this on Etsy, and I was like, these are in the same family, they're in the same era or whatever, and I got that pot. I love that little pot to go with these two things that my grandmother gave me. That helmet is from my grandfather. He was a Tuskegee Airman, and he was in the military for a very long time. He retired as a colonel, as a matter of fact, in the Air Force. And that is one of his helmets from World War II. And the stand that it is sitting on, I just found it on Amazon because I felt like I just didn't want it sitting down. I may change my mind about that. But yeah, this is my little setup here. This picture, the fist, I got from a coworker. She heard from my mouth, obviously, that I love artwork, and she gave this to me. And I was like, that is so cool. It's not really framed, meaning it doesn't have a hanging mechanism on the back. So I just took some command strips and stuck it there since I felt like this was a little barren since I got the television hung up. And then this print I got from Target years and years and years ago. And I just love it. It reminds me of my mom for some reason. Every time I see this picture, my mom passed away in 2019. But before she passed away, I bought this and I said, dang, that kind of reminds me of my mom for some reason. She used to wear like head scarves and stuff. I'll show you more about that later. And then this is a mask that I got on a trip with my boyfriend in San Diego. I'll probably pop in some video about us being in San Diego. I just loved this mask for some reason. I was torn between a blue, a pink, and an orange one, and then I finally settled on this orange one. This is a painting that my boyfriend got for me from an artist. I do not remember her name, but he knows I love Prince. And so I just put this little weird, quirky cluster right here in front of my door. That's my patio door. We won't be panning out there. But yeah, thought I might share. Y'all, I am so excited about my Juju hat. I ordered this off of Etsy. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is the additional piece to my sofa. I decided to add another piece because I have a modular system. Okay, y'all, so after fussing with this piece right here, I have decided to call my regular handyman Trent, to come over and just do this for me because I'm sick of it. I know the assembly is you slide it down and it's supposed to be good. Well, clearly I didn't do it correctly, and so it's caught or stuck. So I've been trying to pull this damn piece apart for I don't know how long, got all sweaty, and I just said forget it. All I'm trying to do is get that piece to slide down, and then I add it. I've never seen anybody put a video up about putting this additional piece. And yes, I got this particular sofa, I would say almost a year ago now, because I got it in my old apartment. Then I moved from my old apartment, obviously, to this one. And I thought, oh, if my new apartment is bigger, then I'll get another piece, which is what I was trying to do. But child, I'm too old for this. By the way, Handyman Trent put this thing together for me, the media console thing. And I'm just not in love with it. Like, I see me selling this in the very near future. But, I mean, he did a good job, and he put these chairs together. But I'm selling those too. I don't want those. And this little piece right here keeps popping out. I don't think that's a flaw from Handyman Trent. But when he comes by, I'm going to ask him to see if he can fix that little piece that's hanging off right there. Okay, so we are at Michael's this morning, and I'm supposed to only get 2 things: a glue gun and a mat for my painting that I just need a mat for it. So basically, I'm looking for a mat to go on this picture, and I brought it with me. Okay, so I'm having them custom cut a mat for me because you can't just buy a mat, I guess, off the rack. I said I was only coming in here to get a glue gun and get my mat done, but now I'm looking at pillows and accessories, stuff that was not on the list. Okay, everything over here is 60% off. I wasn't coming in here looking for home decor, but now I want some candle holders. These aren't bad. I don't know how much they are though. I like these. And I have a project for another painting that I have that I would like to hot glue this picture to a frame and spray paint it. Y'all see. So I'm over here looking at these glue guns. I don't need a big time glue gun. See, now this is a big boy. This is if I was a major crafter. $54 for a damn glue gun? Nah, I don't need that. Okay, but why do I really want this one that's $14.99 just because it's pink? When I know this little $9.99 one will probably do just fine. And I'm thinking about buying some of these because I have 2 vases and I have some faux eucalyptus in them and I don't love those. And yeah, I want something white. So we'll see. Jonathan Adler. I know y'all know his name if y'all are into decorating. I like all his stuff because I am not afraid of color, as you will see. And let me get my ass out of here before I spend all the kind of money that I don't need to spend. While I wait for my mat to get framed, I'm up here playing around with these letters. I spelled out facts. Yay me. And now I see this mirror. I've been wanting to get a mirror at the front door, just basically so I can see myself when I leave. And I don't have that much wall space because I put my giant boy playing marbles on the wall. But I think this one would work. I'll think about it. But anyway, that's a whole bunch of stuff here in Michael's. It's 60% off. I freaking love this mirror. This is my vibe, hunty. Okay, so I read somewhere that it's kind of controversial for black folks to buy cotton. But I'm going to show y'all when I get home. I have these two vases that my grandmother gave me. They are vintage. And I just feel like I don't like the faux eucalyptus in them. And I was going to put these cotton inside of them. I hope my grandma doesn't turn over in her grave. So since I'm taking y'all along on my decorating journey, I'm replacing these eucalyptus leaves with the cotton that I just bought from Michael's, and we'll see how I feel about it. Okay, crazy enough, I really don't hate it. Okay, that's it for this video. I will catch up with y'all next time. Let me know what you think of some of these things that I've done already in the comments below. All right, see you next time.